Bruce, can you get off your phone being antisocial?
Mate, if I look you up,
I am Nathan. I live here on the Gold Coast at the moment. I'm 23 years old. Am I single? Yes, I am currently single. I work at CYC Burleigh with the rest of the crew pretty much. I am currently the night host there at CYC. So I look after the kids when they've finished their day, and then pretty much do night activities with them and stuff like that. So I like to work on resumes. I like to surf with the boys. I used to skate quite a bit, but I don't do that too much anymore. If I go and skate, I'll usually give it like an hour to 2 hours skating. In terms of like my favorite trick, I'd have to say a hard flip's probably my favorite trick. Slimy Lemon's new video coming out soon. I play RuneScape. I love that game. And I love the new Assassin's Creed game too. I like to make videos. I like to work on music, produce a little bit of music. Nothing special, but that's what I like to do. I play golf with the boys quite regularly. I'm not any good, but it's fun playing. I play a little bit of piano. I recently bought myself a piano, or a keyboard, weighted keys as well, so it's pretty nice to learn on. Nothing special, it's got like a few sounds in there, so good piano sound, so yeah. I would really like to go over to Japan and snowboard, or even if I'm just over in Japan, like just having a look, because I've always wanted to go and see the cherry blossoms. Where have I been? Well, I was born in South Africa, so I've been over a few places. I've been to Cape Town. I lived in Durban. To Johannesburg I've been as well. I moved to New Zealand, been to quite a few places in the North Island. I've pretty much been all over the North Island, which is pretty nice. Anyone who goes there would know. I've been to South Island as well. I went with this on the snow trip with the boys. I moved to Australia. I lived in Bendigo. Melbourne I've been to. I haven't been to Sydney yet. And now I'm here on the Gold Coast. So my favourite holiday that I've had probably have to be the snowboard trip to NZ, just with a few of the boys. That was good fun. It was just the fact of just being with the boys. Got to be together and like just did silly stuff and just hung out, and like even though we didn't have too much snow, we still gave it a good go and like got pretty shredded. So like I said before, I'd like to go to Japan, but there's so many places. I'd love to go to Bali when I'm a little bit better at surfing, so I don't get absolutely wrecked. Love to go to America. I wouldn't mind going to Vietnam. Looks pretty nice to go to. So if you've ever heard of the name Bob Ross, you'll know what I'm talking about. I like to watch his painting videos, sometimes before bed, because his voice helps me get to sleep. So yeah, I think that's a little bit weird. I think if you told someone that, they'd probably be like, all right, each to their own. So I went to Chugan Skate Park. It was real dark. I went to hit a rail, like ollie up onto this little manual pad, and then the rail was right beside it. So I went to ollie onto the manual pad and then board slide the rail. And I got on the rail, but I didn't have enough speed. And so I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I fell off and I landed on my hand, and then I looked at my thumb, and my thumb was out this way. I drove home to ask Mum to take me to the hospital, and she was sick at the time, so I had to take an Uber to the hospital, and then I landed up getting like heaps of money stolen out of my bank account from the Uber driver. So that was unfortunate. Probably just moving at such a young age from a place that you've known your whole life, and all your friends and your family are there. So moving to another country was a pretty big shock, and then having to assimilate into society like with people that have just a completely different culture to you. So that was probably the biggest life event, so moving from South Africa to New Zealand. In 5 years, I would like to be running probably my own company. What company, I don't know yet. Doing something that's worthwhile and probably making a big impact on people. I'd like to thank everyone for supporting me since I've been on the coast. As soon as I got here, like Brad at Living Temple just was super friendly, pretty much got me the job at CYC, and then at CYC I managed to find like my best mates, so I'm pretty happy, and thank you very much to all the boys and the girls. Yeah.